Welcome back to the Time Capsule Show, where we define life in the 21st century through everyone's thoughts, because I think that we all think the same to some extent, right, Vanessa? I'm Joenrhuz.
And I'm Vanessa.
And this week, this Mother's Day week, it's almost Mother's Day anyway, but guess what else happened this week? The freaking MET Gala, and we're going to be reacting to what we think are our best and worst picks of what people wore, right, Vanessa? Like, what do you think about the MET Gala this year?
Definitely. There was a lot of different styles, very different, like design wise, choices people wore. I'm actually really excited to show what we both shared. There's a lot of beautiful outfits, and maybe some questionable.
I know, yeah, that's the best way to phrase it, right? Questionable. I think that everyone kind of wore something interesting. I'm sure like they're all very expensive too, what everybody wore. But this year, like the theme was Gilded Age. Like, how did you feel about that theme?
Okay, that is actually very good to know, because I had no idea that was
the theme. So what I pulled up online for the Met Gala, I'll just read it verbatim. It's while the Gilded Age itself refers to the years between 1870 to 1900, the era had a huge wealth disparity between those existing in the southern states compared to living in the northern and western parts of North America, where industrialization led to economic growth. So they were pretty much representing that time frame of like 1870 to 1900, and there was a lot of economic boom during that time. So I guess that's why some of these outfits were kind of like explosive and like huge.
And so yeah, definitely. So I'm actually really excited to show what we like, what I have picked, what John has picked. So it's gonna be very exciting.
I know, like I'm kind of scared. I feel like we're like Joan Rivers fashion police and like commenting on how people look. But honestly, look, before we even start, like kudos to everyone. I think that it takes so much work to put on an event like that, and it's all entertainment, it's all fun, and you know there's always a good and bad to say to something. So you want to go first with your list, Vanessa?
Definitely. I just want to let everyone know this is just our personal opinion. Like we're not saying this in a bad way. This is our own personal opinion, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Let's go.
Alrighty.
At Gala 2022.
So
Vanessa's pulling it up. Okay, go. Speak.
So the first one. So the first two from the best dress list is Blake Lively and Alicia Keys. Because like what I love about Blake Lively is the color scheme, the design of like the top of the dress, and like how it's like there's two types of presentation of her dress. Like one, it looks like there's a little bow, or she was holding it, something like that. I don't know, because like this blue wasn't there before, and so maybe she was.
I wanted to ask you that, like, did it transform during the red carpet? Because I know, remember when Zendaya went like years ago, like her dress glue up or something. Is it like similar to this? Did something happen, or did she I
didn't really get a good look at it, because like it looks like when she's holding it, it looks like a bow. If that was a style too, I think that's also a good touch.
Do you think she unwrapped it, or did it just change color like while she walks? Because even the gloves are different.
You're right. I think maybe it is two-tone. I don't know. The types, because you're right, because there's two different colors on.
Which one do you like better?
I love the blue. I love anything blue.
Yeah, I like the blue. I feel like it's a good contrast, because I feel like the brown ribbon, it's like the same color.
That's it,
right? It's like too similar.
Both styles are really pretty. But I think for me, I'm like the blue grabs more of my attention.
Yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air. I feel like I can breathe when I see the blue. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like when I see the orange one, it's kind of like, I don't know. I just don't feel as free looking at it, if that makes sense.
For Alicia Keys, this is a New York statement for sure, because you have like a beautiful simple dress, a silver dress here, and then you have like literally the silhouette of New York City.
It's beautiful. Look how many like crystals are on their diamonds. I don't even know what stones those are. Like I looked at, go. Sorry.
For this, I would think of. I would probably picture this more of a pageant type of gown for like Miss America or something like that. But like, it's also, I think this is very suitable for the Met Gala too, because it's very simple, very stunning.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I love how it's like the landscape of New York, because I read online it's like she's literally the Empire State of Mind because of that song she sang like years ago, and it's like a perfect homage to herself to kind of put that. I think it's really stunning, like the just like from an artistic point of view, like the work that it takes to make a dress like that is like the details. Look at that. They even have like the windows highlighted in like
Definitely.
the cape, and
Like
it's
how do you say
just
it? Like the dress. Like
yeah.
you don't need to do something so like extravagant. Like something simple can go a long way as well. Like this is not the dress is very simple.
You
Nothing
think
really
it's
going
simple?
the dress. Because I don't think the cape also emphasizes what she's wearing too.
True. Yeah, I guess it's simple in the sense that there's not much going on, but there are like a million diamonds. Like I feel like that's a little
It
bit like extravagant.
no. I'm sorry, it's very stunning. I love that how like her dress is not it's not there isn't like any other designs. It's just like the bead, the rhinestones, whatever
Yeah.
she has, it's the sequins on her dress. And then what also emphasizes her outfit is also the like the silhouette of New York.
Yeah, I think that's really stunning.
So yeah,
Silhouette.
like my yeah, like I said for the other one, like my eyes also gravitate for like the cape design. That's also one of my favorite pieces for this particular look.
100%. What's next?
So side three, I have Jasmine. I love her
Oh
green
wow.
and her mesh of her gloves.
It's really,
For
yeah, she looks amazing.
She looks stunning.
She looks like an old time like Hollywood like celebrity the way she looks.
I love the slit of her dress. Um,
The
the jewelry,
necklace.
yeah, the
Yeah.
jewelry she's wearing, like she looks like a diamond, like an emerald, like the necklace she's wearing.
Yeah, and I feel like it's simple, but like it stands out a lot just from, how simple it looks, and her face is freaking gorgeous. She was a Victoria's Secret model, right? I
I
think,
think so, but yeah,
right?
like this is a good, yeah, this is very stunning on her. I love how it fits on her,
Hmm.
the dress style, everything. Like this is one of my favorite outfits that I saw so far.
Nice.
Mindy, I love
Mindy, we love Mindy.
I love the little floor, the little decoration on on her what would I think what called?
Yeah, like little
Uh,
flower looking.
yeah,
But my question is like, how does that reflect like the 1870s to 1900s, whatever that
that's
Gilded
true.
Age? Like, I mean, I don't really know. If someone in the comments can explain too, because like, I feel like this looks very modern. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
Right?
I mean, like
I could be wrong.
I like the idea that she had. Um, Possibly, maybe she didn't know what she was. Like the idea of it. Like she didn't fully understand the theme. Possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
But regardless, first impression, I think it still looks beautiful on her.
Agreed. And
Like
then you got,
the V cuts.
yeah,
So I thought, yeah, it's very pretty.
simple. Again, it's simple, but like it stands out. And the color is
Definitely.
nice. It's refreshing to see like a purple. I feel like we see a lot of like darker colors on this on their
Like
carpet.
normally for the Met Gala, like there was very like neon colors. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
That's a little too over the top for just for my opinion. But
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
greens, the pinks, blues, like the colors, some blacks, and then the color and the colors that Blake wore, I think are all like good, I guess, neutral and bright colors like I could work with.
Right. I agree with that. Yeah. And then you
Um,
got Shawn Mendes.
Shawn Mendes I actually really liked like his style of
Really?
choice, the color. Like I don't know, I actually did like it because I
Wait,
like the.
yeah. Wait, are his sleeves different colors too? It is, right? It's like one's left sleeve is maroon, the right one is blue.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice that. You're right.
Yeah, I've noticed like on his red carpet looks, he loves doing that like multicolor thing. What he wears. Surprisingly, he's not on my best list. He's on my list, but not on my best list.
Oh
I do
wow.
have some things to say later, but I can appreciate what he's wearing. I think the coat looks really sharp. He's always going for that leather boot look. I love that. It's very like stylish, very classy. But yeah, what do you think? I have comments, but I'll save them for when I go
Right. Yeah.
later.
Yeah. I mean, I like the design. Maybe the collar is a little bit iffy. The collar.
Yeah,
But I do like the color scheme that he went with. Like the gold on the bottom of his jacket. The shoe choices.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think it does go together.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see why you like it. I just have other comments to say,
You're right. So
but like, but I think overall, I love your list. I think it's a great list. So, what do you have for
for the worst, I
your not so good
have
list?
yeah, the not so good. So I have Courtney, And Travis. I think this her outfit does. It's very simple.
I don't get it. I
I
don't
don't
get
think
it.
she understood the theme. I felt
She
it
didn't. Yeah, the
it kind of
assignment. No.
it kind of looks like her skirt is falling off. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be
No, yeah,
mean.
yeah, no, I see that. It's like the tan part is like her undergarment, and like the black is like her
It
skirt
doesn't.
falling.
I don't know. And then like Courtney is of course a very stunning model and an actress. Like regardless. But I don't
Yeah,
think she understood the idea,
no,
the
like
theme
I don't
of.
get it. And like I sorry to say, like when I first saw the picture, I thought she was like showing off her baby bump. Like that's why it just looks like she is. I thought she was like pregnant again, but when I looked it up, she wasn't. I just thought that it's not a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what it came off to me, but I'm just confused. Like she cut the shirt in half, like it's like, and then what is that? She has like gloves on her arms.
And then
Like,
I think Courtney is such a very meant to be like a fashion icon as well. So like I would have expected her to go with something with more bold, something more bold.
yeah. I mean, I guess for her, that was, I mean, it's pretty you have to be confident to wear what she's wearing. She probably thought she was gonna like make a statement,
But
but
like I said, she is a stunning person as well. For
yeah.
Travis, I am all for people wearing skirts.
Oh, it's a
Um,
skirt. Oh, I didn't even
but
notice.
I don't think it goes together for some reason. Like I don't know, reminds me. It looks more piratey in my perspective.
Yeah, Pirate of the Caribbean. How about Gigi Hadid here? She's also on my list for these two are on my list for like bad dressed,
Yeah,
but
GGD looks so confused.
it's like, you know what people said online? She looks like a quilted jacket, like one of those like winter puffer jackets, or she looks like a mattress. Like there are so many comments online. I think she would have looked better just wearing the red bodysuit. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like the
Right?
coat is kind of ruins it in my perspective. I feel like it
Yeah.
goes, it's a little bit everywhere. Like I love it. I
Yeah.
do like the necklace. The color of her makeup is
Yeah, she's
beautiful.
stunning.
Um, but I feel like with the jacket and what she's wearing, it's a little all over the place.
I think the jacket really like kind of destroyed the look. I think maybe they should have just made it into a skirt, like a dress skirt, like
That I can definitely
because the
see.
sleeves are big. Like she looks like a baby wearing their mom's or dad's jacket. Like she just, it looks so oversized for her.
I
And
feel
it's like,
like
where are you going, Alaska?
right. I feel like the jacket's overpowering her a little bit. The jacket's
Yeah.
wearing. Normally, it should be the case of the person like being confident and owning what she's
Yeah.
wearing.
I think that this is good for a runway, maybe, but not for a red carpet.
I agree. Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely.
Or what's next?
So the last few I have Evan, excuse me. Um,
Who is he? I'm sorry
uh,
to say, is that a bad thing that I said that? I'm gonna Google it right now. I don't know who Evan Mock is.
um,
Sorry.
for some reason, like I don't know, like the color. I like the color.
Yeah.
Maybe if you toned it down maybe a little bit, tone it down a little bit. The
Oh, he's a
color,
skateboarder. Okay.
the color maybe.
Like I'm confused with like the collar and then like the bottom of the coat.
I
It's
feel like
like
the
it dips.
shoes is also throwing me off.
And the way like the pants are hemmed too, it's like I don't know. I'm just confused. It's not giving me Gilded Age vibes. It's giving me more
Same.
like Hunger Games vibes. Like those, you know, those like fancy people in the Hunger Games in like the
True.
city. That's what he looks like. I mean, I love his hair. I think, you know, he's a cool looking dude, but like the collar is just, yeah, I don't know.
The shoes also threw me off a little bit. It doesn't really entirely match with what he's wearing.
Yeah.
I get black goes with everything, but I don't think it goes with certain colors, I guess.
Yeah. I think maybe
Um,
white would have been nice, but I think the whole outfit just needs some work.
I agree. For Carolyn, I think she's a tennis player. Correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a tennis fan, so I can say she was a previous world number one. I think she's from Europe. I forget what country has a red flag, but yeah, she's a great tennis player. And I'm surprised that she was here actually. Like when I saw her on your list, I didn't think she was even there. But talk
I
us
mean,
through why she's on this list.
so I like the idea, but I feel like, and I do like I did like the cuffs, like the little like cut out of her dress, but that what was throwing me off is her cape.
Really?
Like I don't know. For me, if I look closely,
Like, I mean, I think I kind of like it. I don't know. I feel like it's weird, but like it has like a touch of being modern because of the
true.
dress. But then the blue thing, I don't wait. Like, what is it? It's like a it has sleeves too, right? It's like a really weird looking cape, but I kind of like it. I don't know. It's
I mean,
weird in a good way. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I have mixed
Hmm.
feelings about this dress.
Yeah. And she's stunning. Her face is beautiful, and
She is
like I love the way
beautiful.
she
Yeah, yeah,
looks.
yeah. But I don't know. Like
But I could see why she like it's kind of confusing.
it is.
The
Yeah,
whole look.
I feel a little confused with seeing what
Yeah.
she's wearing.
It's like she went. It's like she was shopping for prom and she didn't know what dress to get, so she just
right,
combined two dresses together. It's like
right.
she's like, "Oh, can I just have both dresses and just smash them together?" That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I like the. I guess the idea of it, like it does look beautiful on her.
Yeah,
Um, maybe the cape could have been a little different, maybe for her.
yeah. But
'Cause, like
again, I want to know how these like what their influences behind in like what they're wearing. Because I'm sure they're like the designers thought of like an influence, right? Because it's there's a theme to the Met Gala, but it's interesting. And
and
how about like go ahead? Sorry.
and then the last person that I have is Harris. Like the, from when I saw this photo, I felt like the thing that was throwing me off was the shirt.
Yeah,
I'm not
what
sure
is
if you
that
remember.
shirt? Is that like corn or like wheat?
It
I
looks.
don't even, like palm trees.
I don't know. When I see it, it looks like grass.
Interesting.
I don't
Like
know. And then like maybe or peacock vibes. I don't know.
peacock. It looks like corn.
I have no
Actually, I
idea.
don't know. It looks like he's going to a farmer's convention. I think that it would look good there if he was going to the farmer's market. But I mean, it's okay.
Like
I mean,
I think that
uh,
the shirt is throwing me off. The pants that he wore works. The shoes I think are a little iffy.
they're big, but
Yeah, it doesn't really.
I mean, he seems confident what he's wearing. So like, kudos to him. I'm just confused with the shirt choice.
I I'm sure I'm sure all these celebrities have like major inspiration of why they chose this,
Right.
and I give props to them because like they are very different, very unique in
Yeah.
their own way. But yeah, those are my
Yeah.
my choices.
Okay. Next lead. Okay, so there we go. Vanessa put up my screen, and these are my gala faves. Okay, let's go through it. Okay, next.
Okay, so
The
good.
good. So we're gonna start with the good smiley face because they're good. Okay, so I also had Blake Lively on my list. Oh, this is a bigger photo, so we can really see the details. But like again, the details on this were just really nice. I didn't know it changed colors, so it's good that you brought up the other picture, like where she had blue. But
I
you
think
know,
she's
she's stunning.
I think she's holding the dress, or
The
it could be a
cape
bow, something like
or
that.
possibly it looks. I mean, I really want to know how it changed, but I'll probably look like it's very interesting. I think it's really beautiful on her, and you know Ryan Reynolds next to her. I think the guys were instructed to wear like a tie or something like that. I didn't I read something briefly about that, but you know her and Ryan Reynolds power couple, beautiful. Next.
Okay.
Okay, so number two on my list, I put Kim Kardashian and her hubby Pete Davidson, and this dress was actually inspired by like Marilyn Monroe. It was like Marilyn Monroe's dress where she like sang "Happy Birthday" to the president years ago, and I thought it was amazing. I think just to bring back like an old iconic look from an iconic person was definitely fit the theme. Kim Kardashian studying her boyfriend. I mean, he looks like he's Men in Black. It's pretty. I feel like someone's about to flash that thing in front of him where he, makes him forget their memories because that's why he has sunglasses. But like, I think he looks okay. But Kim Kardashian's what I really wanted to point out here. I think she's really looking like Marilyn Monroe. She's giving off those vibes, and I think that it's just stunning. What do you think?
I
Because I
actually
know that
really
wasn't on
like.
your list.
No, but I didn't know that. So I actually give Kim props that she used Marilyn Monroe as her icon because I do see it because I love the little like the jacket that
The
she's wearing.
yeah,
I love the little gems that she has on her dress, and it fits her really really well.
agreed. Yeah, it's stunning. What's next?
Let's see.
Okay, so I have Stan Smith. So I'm a little bit biased for why I put him there because I'm a huge Avengers person, and he's the Winter Soldier, so I had to include him
Hmm.
somewhere there. But I thought that this look was actually so underrated. It doesn't have the sparkles and the glamour, but compared to the other men out there, like I think that he really wore something that stood out. You know, I think that these times were about like extravagance and kind of like cocky, and like what he wore like looked like that. He looked like a freaking like tech billionaire in the 1900s, if that even was a thing. Like the sunglasses, they're like ombre. I think that's how you would describe, but it's not
Ombre.
like full.
Yeah.
It's not full shaded. It's like, you know, it's like brown, then it gets lighter. And the pink, I think the pink just stood out so much in the way like this, the coat is pretty big. It's just like it just stands out, and I think it's a cool look. And look how like smug he looks. He looks so cool. I think that, you know, I would probably want to wear this too if I was on the red carpet. I just think it looks really cool.
I do like the jacket. I just for me, I feel like the color for me, in my opinion, it's a little too overpowering for my opinion because I don't
Yeah.
like nothing too neony. I like
Oh,
neon.
yeah.
'Cause I would consider this like as like a neon pink kind of,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like a hot pink, like very
Yeah,
bright pink.
I
Yeah.
like the jacket. I like that he's trying to be bold. Like I'll give him credit for that for
Yeah.
sure. Because I think he's like one of the few celebrities that I've seen that actually try to stand out with what they're wearing. I do a lot. Like I said, I love the jacket. I love what he's wearing overall. The shoes, everything fits perfectly together. I love the glasses as well. I feel like everything does tie together regardless.
Right. Wait, I think I need to correct myself, I think. Wait. Wait. I'm looking. I think I said his name wrong. That's really embarrassing. Wait. Is it not Stan? Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Oh my god, his name is Sebastian Stan. I was thinking of the sneakers. Because the Adidas sneakers are called Stan Smith. I'm sorry. Please don't crucify anyone. His name is Sebastian Stan. Sebastian Stan. I kept saying Stan Smith. Like the hat threw me off, and like, oh
Ah,
my god, that's so embarrassing. Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier. Okay. I had to look it up. I was looking it up right now while you were talking because I'm like, that doesn't look like doesn't sound familiar, Stan Smith.
I mean, everyone makes mistakes, genres.
Next, all right, well, who do we have next?
Okay.
Oh, I got Billie Eilish. I love calling her Billie Eilish. I know it's Eilish, but I thought this look was very like old time looking, just from like the sleeves. And it seems like she has a corset on. I could be wrong, but it just seems like she does. And the way she's posing, I think she's really into the whole look. And I love that, you know, she's just not wearing something, but she's very like she's feeling herself. And it's not the most like extravagant like some of the other people we've seen, but I think she definitely understood the assignment. It definitely looks Gilded Age. It definitely looks like something from that time era.
I love the corset that she's wearing. The color, it looks really good on Billy.
Yeah.
I love the little like flower detail on her corset,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
also the skirt. The skirt also brings that out too, and what she's wearing generally, her jewelry, everything.
Right. It just everything fits. And I really think that she's actually like she really pulled off the assignment. And I think I have one more on my list. I forget. And last but not least, I have Mayor Adams on our list, New York City. I definitely wanted to give him credit for what he wore. I think that he's been experiencing some pretty tough times in New York, and I think he's doing the best that he can to handle situations, and I'm thankful for that. And I think to make statements. So this is my opinion on this. I think he's making a great statement. I agree with that. We do have to, bring attention to gun violence, especially in New York. It's been scary. I'm scared to go in the subway, to be honest. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
scared to walk around, even
Same.
in the East Village. But I love the design. Oh, it even has N on it. I didn't notice that till now. Here's the N train logo.
This is
But
yeah.
but I
I
saw the designer. I think he's Brooklyn based. I saw in the news, and like he makes a lot of like um art that looks like the black and white that we see there. One thing I love about this is how different it looks. I think I'm sure to some extent it does portray a different culture that wasn't well known back then, and like from that time frame, the Gilded Age, and that's why I'm happy it's being brought forward here because no one else's outfits, for example, look like this with that design. But I wish that with the end gun violence, I wish they would have shown it without saying the words, if that makes sense. I
mm,
feel like the words, like it's kind of like it's too obvious. I like, in my opinion, I like it when you're showing a message without saying it directly, if that makes sense.
true. I can see that.
Like I think it's a powerful message, don't get me wrong, but like I think that I just personally would have liked to see them say the message without directly saying the words.
I do like the statement of what he's wearing. Maybe they could have at least emphasized probably the symbol, like the no gun violence. Not, like you said, not have the word, but maybe have the picture a little bit bigger on what he's wearing on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love how this is like very New York City based because
Yeah.
you have the chain symbols, the N, the R on the front of his jacket, the MTA symbol,
Yeah.
silhouettes of like some certain buildings.
Hmm.
I think I see a bridge on on his
Yeah.
collar. Um,
It's very New York inspired, and I love it.
Definitely.
And he has
I
an earring too, right? I see on his left ear he's got an earring. He's a pretty dope mayor for doing that.
I actually like I really like where he went with this
Yeah.
with the statement because this is giving me a similar vibes to what Alicia Keys wore, like
Right.
the statement
Like New
of
York.
yeah, the New York statement.
Very New York.
Yeah, like he seems really happy with what he wore. He seems confident.
Yeah.
I actually this is one of
Yeah.
I can see
So
why you chose this. Yeah,
for
definitely.
sure. So I think next I have my not so good list. I didn't want to say worse because I think, I feel bad saying worse because I feel like everyone like kind of put in a lot of effort and money. So I just put not
That's
so
true.
good, sad
That's true.
face. So let's see. I think we have some similar ones. Gigi Hadid, we already went over it. She looks like a little girl wearing her mom's jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like an air mattress too. Okay, so Shawn Mendes, this is why I have him on my list. I think the coat looks great. I'm always a fan of what he wears when he goes to these kinds of events. But for me, like he kind of looks like he was giving me vibes of like the fox from Pinocchio. All he's missing is the top hat. Like you know the fox that
Okay.
I'm talking about, like that
I think I
creepy
know what you're.
fox.
I think I know what you're talking
And
about.
like he could also pass for a vampire low key with what he's wearing. I just think that the coat, I think they could have made the coat look a little bit lighter on him, and they could have like maybe shown his neck a little bit more too. It just looks really covered up. I mean, I guess he does fit the theme in some sense, but they could have done some improvements to, to flatter him, I think. But
I can see
I
that.
think he pulls off most things. But yeah, that was my thoughts. He just looked like that fox from Pinocchio. That's why I had to put him up there.
So the next one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Men in Black Part 2. We got Amy Schumer. And I saw this look, I was just confused. I was like, I mean, I don't know if it fits the vibes or not, to be honest, but it was just kind of like it just kind of like creeped me out. Like she has sunglasses on. She's wearing like, very sad looking material. I just didn't like the energy from it. I don't know. Is that bad to say? Like, what do you
It
think, Vanessa?
it looks so simple, and I feel like it's a little bit confused as well because she's not wearing nothing for jewelry. One side is lower than the other. Um, like I feel like it's supposed to be like a half dress, half jacket type of thing.
Possibly. I don't. I'm like trying to see. Is it like it's too even dark to see that's a thing, and it's just like,
Because like if you see on her on the side of what she on like one side
yeah,
it's like
a dress.
I don't know
Yeah,
it looks like a jacket or what's it called or like yeah some kind of long jacket
right. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. I'm sure there was some meaning behind it, but it just didn't look the best compared
I
to the
f-
others.
I agree with that. I feel like she could have done something a little bit more to this
Yeah,
dress. Maybe add a little bit more jewelry to what she was wearing.
yeah. It just gave me
Or
Men in Black
details.
vibes. Yeah,
More a little bit more details.
yeah,
So I hate to say because to me I feel this looks a little depressing in my opinion.
yeah. Like, I'm sorry to say, please don't cancel me, anyone, but it looks like she's going to a funeral. The way she looks and like the way she's posing in the picture, it just looks really sad and like, you
Like
know,
I give these people props like
yeah.
figuring out designing these type of things for such an extravagant event because I'm sure these are not easy to design but yeah um
Yeah. I
I
mean,
can
I'm
see
sure there's some meaning, I apologize if there's some deep meaning behind this. I don't know. So please let me know. But
definitely
yeah, next. Who else do I have?
oh
Oh, yeah, I had her too on my list. Like, again, there's odd energy. I'm just not getting good energies looking at this. I said what I said earlier. Like, I thought she was pregos, and the dress looks like it's falling on her. She's stunning, but like,
I'm
ah,
and I'm now seeing another section of the dress I didn't see before the seams like what is that
exactly. It looks like it's unfinished. It looks like her designer ran out of time to finish it, and she just wore whatever like it was halfway through. It just looks unfinished.
not a fan
Yeah,
not
not
a
a fan of
fan
Travis either. Sorry.
mm.
Next, I think I have one more. Oh,
Oh
yeah, Ja. Yeah, I forgot what his name was. I was looking up different people that were at the Met Gala. but this guy just gave me like, oh no, his name is Frederick Robertson, and I think he's wait, let me look up. I think he's from Sweden or like wait, let me just double check. Frederick Robertson is a creative director of a Swedish hair company, and just so people know for background, but when I saw this, like, it just made me so uncomfortable because like I'm like thinking, how does he even walk in this? How does he even sit in this? Like, it just doesn't look comfortable. It looks like a Saw. It looks like, you know, the movie Saw, with the horror movie. It
think so.
looks like one of those traps where it's about to kill you. It just doesn't look comfortable at all.
I feel confused just looking at this. I like the makeup, like the little rhinestone designs on his face.
Yeah, it's interesting. But
I
yeah,
just the whole like
like
I don't know.
it kind of looks. He looks like a porcupine fish, or what is that? Like the fish, the puffer fish, or also like a porcupine. He just has a lot going on, and
I
like
feel
it doesn't look comfy. I'm getting anxiety looking at this.
I get it. I give him props for like for art, like the idea.
Yeah.
But for me, I see this more of like a sculpture.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Because like how it's framed on him, I just feel like it's a little too much. But I get
Way
because
too much.
I get he's trying to hide because he's wearing something so much very minimal clothing.
Right. I mean, the artistry is beautiful. I think that the work is
agree.
amazing. I just don't get how it fits into the theme. I guess it's supposed to take on like that gilded industrial look, maybe. But like,
I have a feeling maybe this is. I think this was more towards the arts behind that aid. That's that
could be,
time.
could be. Again, if anyone knows, let us know. But
I like the idea, like I said, but I feel like just the
yeah,
results of how it looks.
yeah,
I feel like just the whole idea. For me, I think it's too confusing for me.
yeah.
Too much. There's too much going
I don't
on.
think. I think someone else maybe could have pulled it off. I don't know. But and also, I just saw online that people were mistaking Jared Leto for him.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I can see that too. He kind of looks like Jared Leto. That's actually funny that people thought that. But yeah, like my final comment, it looks like a saw trap, and he looks like he's begging for his life. I think that's the last one on my list, right? There's something else. Yeah. All right, you can stop sharing now. So this was fun. This was interesting, like going through these different looks. I think in general, the Met Gala, it's a very expensive party. I think it's like 30,000 a ticket, I think, and it's exclusive. Like you got to be invited to that. I do dream of being one day going. Whether I'm working the event as a busser or a caterer, or whether I'm like gonna attend. So Anna Wintour, if you're out there listening to our podcast, which you're probably not, I would like to be invited one day, pretty please. What are your final thoughts?
But yeah, anyone who was watching or listening to this and our other streaming platforms, let us know what were your favorite or not so good moments of the Met Gala. We would like to know.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more. There's a bigger list out there, but these are what we pointed out for sure. But like, it was interesting. So especially that last one, it just shows you the range of creative ideas that are out there in the world.
I mean, like, again, we just want to say, like, we mean no disrespect to any of the designers or the celebrities that chose to wear these outfits. Again, these are just our personal opinions of why we picked this.
Mm-hmm.
We love the celebrities just generally. But yeah, everyone has their own personal opinion, and these happen to be ours.
So, would you put this list in a time capsule, Vanessa, for this century?
Absolutely, because this happened during 2022. So
yeah, I would definitely. I mean, I might leave out some of those outfits, but you know what? I think the future needs to see what people are wearing in 2022. Exactly. I mean, look, Kim Kardashian is wearing something Marilyn Monroe wore, and that's years ago. So like, honestly, I think some fashion statements are timeless, and it deserves to be in the time capsule, even if they look kind of odd.
Definitely, these I believe can show a little insight of like the fashion statements of our current time, but of a previous time as well. So definitely
agreed.
I can see that.
All right, so I hope everyone enjoyed listening to our critiques, because now we're officially like fashion police. If anyone has ideas of what they want to see us react to or talk about or put into our time capsule, let us know for sure. Follow us on all social media at TC Show 21. Videos come out Fridays, so pay attention to those. And this is coming out on Friday, so happy Mother's Day to everyone's moms out there, and so all your female guardians as well. You know, I think that it's a special day to just honor the people who take care of you and who love you unconditionally.
Definitely. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, grandmothers, or soon to be mothers out there.
Yeah,
But yes, thank you so much for watching.
and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye.